Hey guys, let's see who's here. Broken Justice, Mark Klein. Amanda's going to be here in just a little bit. How are you guys doing? You guys doing okay? Are you here, Cheryl? Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? I ate way too much, but I like the leftovers because I don't have to cook. If you know what I mean. I'm going to wait for just a little bit, and we're going to talk about, I don't even know what we're going to talk about. We're just going to talk about everything. So did you have a good Thanksgiving, Cheryl, Mark? I know I was asking Gen X if she was going to be able to come. There's a lot of people live tonight. So I'm probably not going to have a whole lot of people in here, but I do want to talk about things that are happening. I got to get my light off of there. There. Okay. Hold on. Amanda needs the link. So hold on just 1 second. Let me send her the link. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Okay. I had to send the link to her again. So who's all here? Showtime. Hope you're doing good. Mark, did you have a good Thanksgiving? I hope so. I'm glad it's over with. I do know that. I don't like eating like that. It like sedates me. I don't know why this light. I need to get that light. There we go. But then hold on a minute. I got to fix this a little bit. There. Oh, you played golf. I have never liked golf. Never. What is it? It was good. It really turned out good. A lot of people here, thank God my sisters, they helped me clean up all the mess, but yeah, it was really good. What is it? When you just go into not a big golf course, but like the little, what are they called? Where you just like have to putt them a little ways. I've done that and I sucked at that. So I've never been one. I can't even watch it on TV. It is the most boringest sport to me. I don't even know what par 3S means. But you know how you have those little golf, it's mainly for kids, I think. And you have to put it up into miniature golf. There we go. Yes, that would be it. I've done that and I sucked. I am not good. Okay, here's Amanda. Good Lord. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You didn't even have to really cook and you're still late. Blame it on Amanda, guys. Blame it on her because I was ready.
I blame the link.
Is there an echo?
I don't know.
No, there's not. I was just telling them to blame it on you. I was ready at 7 o'clock and you're the one that was running late this time.
I know. Get it together eventually.
Hello, Frog. Hello, Mama Knows Best. Hope you guys are doing good. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Amanda, I know you did. You ate like I did.
Yeah.
And we were
Went to
actually
sleep
going to do
early.
we were going to actually do a live last night on Thanksgiving bloopers. Oh my gosh. But that didn't happen because, well, there was just so much going on anyway. But Amanda, we can still talk a little bit about Thanksgiving bloopers, and I'm sure the chat, they've got to. Like, what is the most funniest thing that happened to you guys? Like the way you cooked your turkey. There was a guy or a woman that actually, their teeth, I don't know how their teeth got in the turkey. I was watching a few of them the night before last, where they went to cut the the turkey, and there was somebody's freaking teeth in there, and it was the woman, the lady that was making the turkey. I
Like
have no
dentures?
idea how her teeth got in the damn turkey, but it did. You guys look it up. It's true. I'm not lying.
Oh my gosh.
What's your most funniest thing that ever happened when you were cooking a big turkey dinner or whatever for Thanksgiving, whatever? Amanda,
Me,
you
I
did tell
can't
me
think of anything.
there's nothing.
Not that I can remember.
I'll
You
tell
should
you
ask me
mine.
earlier.
You know the stuff that's in the turkey that you're supposed to take out?
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't. That was I won't ever live it down. Ever live it down. And then one year, which it was the best turkey ever, I cooked it the wrong side up. I think I was like 19, 20 years old. I was just a new mommy and new wife at the time. And I wanted to make this big Thanksgiving dinner. And, back then you didn't have Google to look online. And so I had a recipe book, but it was, so if you guys ever want to cook a good turkey, cook it upside down and put sticks of butter underneath each wing and the legs. Hey, it worked out good. It really did. Oh,
Probably
you and
makes it
me
brown.
both, Mama knows best. The teeth in there. Oh my gosh. And it was right on the opening, like the end. I guess it's the butt of the turkey. There the teeth were.
Oh my gosh. Looks like the turkey had teeth, huh?
Yes, and it was true. This really happened. It wasn't a joke. Someone came in yesterday and said her granddad coughed a loogie and it went into the dressing.
Oh yeah, I heard
Amanda,
somebody say that.
we were just talking about dressing today. I can handle dressing if it's not doughy, but the consistency, my mom, her dressing's really good. My favorite dressing is the stovetop out of the box.
Mine too.
It's never
Mine too.
it's never doughy, but
No.
consistency, I don't do dressing unless it's stovetop.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just made some.
could you imagine a big, well, I was holding my great nephew. He's just a few months old and he is a chunky monkey. He's just so cute. You just want to grab his cheeks. And you know how you get him? My middle daughter, my 18-year-old, was holding him. And so I grabbed him. And of course, he hadn't puked all day. And we had to go to Jim's mom and dad's last night for family pictures. And I grabbed that. His name's Levi, and he puked all over me.
Not
like,
picture ready.
Huh?
I said not picture ready.
Well, I had a nicer shirt on, but I just put a t-shirt and a jacket on because it was actually beautiful here yesterday and today. I did. I mean, he puked everywhere. He didn't puke at all until I grabbed him. And I probably was holding him and bouncing him and giving him kisses. And yeah. You Mama knows best. I was making banana pudding and forgot to put bananas in it. That would be
Oh
something I
gosh,
would do.
that reminds me of something that happened to me one time.
So something
You have
did happen.
it wasn't Thanksgiving though. It had to do with bananas. Do you guys have Dairy Queen where you are?
Yeah.
Okay. I ordered a banana split one time and got home and it didn't have any bananas in it.
Oh, I bet you was mad.
I was, but one of Cody, my son's friends worked there at the time, and I said, if he better not have been the one that made my banana split with no bananas, in trouble.
Well, I actually it's not a Dairy Queen. We have a Dairy Queen about 25 miles from us, but there was a ice cream shop here in town and I ordered a banana split and the peeling was still on it.
That is bad.
Well, a lady I know owns the place and she was like it was a new girl, like a freshman in high school, so you couldn't really say anything.
Yeah.
So Mama knows best. Did you make the banana pudding yesterday and forgot to put the bananas in it? Oh gosh, that sounds like me. Double cheeseburger. I've never had Dairy Queen food, just
Oh,
the
it's
ice
great.
cream. Is it good?
Yeah, my mom worked there for 30 years, so
Oh yeah, you did tell me that. You used to go get food when you were in school, in high school, you and your friends.
yeah,
Um, I don't like
it's
fast
good
food.
though.
Is it like Hardee's and McDonald's? Because I cannot eat their
Not
food.
really. I mean, it's fast food, but it's not like, you know, just your average fast food. It has its own
Yeah.
taste
Now
and everything to it.
I do like McDonald's French fries and French vanilla lattes.
Yeah, you're addicted.
Oh, terrible. Which has been a long time since I've had one because I've been so busy at work and stuff. But hey Hemi, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Um yeah, there was one time I think I got two and then came back through and got two more, didn't I, Amanda?
Yeah, it was something. You were on a roll that day.
Oh, I was hyper
You were
too.
driving all over the place.
Yeah, it well, that Scooters and Starbucks is like ridiculously expensive for their
Oh yeah.
coffees and stuff. And I absolutely love McDonald's French vanilla lattes, and they're only like $3.50. Hey, without borders. Okay. Have a good night. Hope you're doing okay. But yeah, they're just perfect. They're not too sweet and they have just enough chocolate and French vanilla in it. I actually make one for myself every night at home. I take hot chocolate and put coffee, just the instant Folgers coffee packages, and I put two of them in my hot chocolate, and it tastes pretty gosh darn good, and it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Your hair's getting long.
oh, I know it. It's my Velveeta.
Looks good.
Thank you. Yep, it's my
Mhm.
this stuff. This stuff. If you can see it, can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something you get in the store or what?
No, I order it, and then Youth. If you can see that, it's hard with the. But yeah, it's just you just take these. This. Can you see that? Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know. You can.
Mhm.
I don't know if the light. Anyways,
Good.
it's got a little thing, and you snap it, and you put it in your mouth, and you suck them in. It's just a lot of vitamins, and it works. It really does. Jim and me both are on it. This is it's looks like Bran, but it's actually Brain reimagined. And it helps with energy and focus. And actually, there is one of my customers, and I'm not telling anybody to do this, but she has been on, I don't know, it's an ADHD medicine, whether it's Adderall, I don't know. It's one of those for like 15 years. And she took this stuff. She got a month's worth, and she called me and she was going in to talk to her doctor about getting off of her ADHD medicine because this stuff made her feel better than her medicine. And I'm like, wow, yeah, because she'd been wanting to get off of it, I guess, because she said it quit working for her, but I'm sure if you're on something for a lot of years, it's going to quit. And she said she felt like she did when she first started. Hey, Broken Justice, I was wondering where you went. When she first started, her Broken Justice bought like 4 days worth of the Youth and the Brain, and she loved it, but she has AFib and she can't take turmeric, and it has turmeric in it. And see, I used to take turmeric every day because of my lupus. And with me being on this stuff, I don't have to take turmeric anymore. But anyways, that's not what this was about. I don't want to try to sell a product on here, you know. But it does help with my nails, which I don't care about my nails. As you can tell, I do not paint my nails. I think I've had my nails painted maybe 5 times in my lifetime. And I'm going to be 50 on the 4th. So it's not, I mean, but it does, they make them grow long. And I think it's really helped my dryness of my skin and my hair, because I've got really dry skin. I wash my hands constantly, and peeling 30 pounds of potatoes yesterday, it was really bad. So, hey, Tiffany, did you get my email, Tiff? Oh, good. It was in your spam. I should have asked you if, but did you send me an email back? Because that's got me kind of wondering what the heck. I have followed that guy for 3 years. And so you don't have to tell me here, but make sure you email me back, because I seen that and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a small world. Yeah, it's, hey, Punksy, there's my good friend. Anyways, what do you, I'm not going to talk about a whole lot, because I know there's so many people that are live, and I think there's live scheduled and stuff, but the title of my video, you know, is it better to be accepted or to always stand up for what you believe in? And I understand that my beliefs are different than Amanda's beliefs on something. Do you know what I mean? But what's right is right to me. I mean, you can only see someone lying constantly before, do you just go along with it, or do you call it out? You know, me, I'm not going to sit back and watch somebody lie on somebody that I know is telling the truth. And that's where I think a lot of the problem lies in this community, is wanting to be accepted. I don't need to be accepted. There's a few out there that say that, oh, I have to have a place to belong. No, I don't. Do I like to have people I like as friends and trust them? Yes. And to be honest, the community that I'm right with, and I'm talking the DeLoreans, Lycans, talk about you can say what you think and you're not going to get screamed at. You're not going to get yelled at for having an opinion. I like that when they know they've done something wrong, they apologize. There is not too many people out there that do that anymore. Um, exactly, Tiffany, and Mama Knows Best. What's right is right. And I went from that side to this side, and I hate it that it's even called a side, but that's the way they make you feel. You know, if you're on that side, you're a low life. If you're on this side, whatever. But there comes a point where I think the more people say something and the louder they yell, people tend to believe it. And I don't understand that. I was just telling Out of the Shadows with Ginger last week that I want to take another psychology class to understand this, because I can't comprehend what is happening. You know, these people either are good liars or they maybe believe it themselves. I don't know. What is your guys' thoughts on this? Because I was there. And I'll just say it. I was a mod for Granny. I was TT's number one supporter. I was both of their white knighting. I did that. And I'm going to say this again with the DeLorean. Everybody was telling me what a awful person she was and how dangerous she was. So I tended to believe it, at first. But then there comes a point where you start seeing something's not adding up here, because I said some terrible things to Lindsay that I don't know why. I don't know. I still don't know why. And she never come at me. She never said anything hateful back. She was just like, I hope you're telling them the same thing you're telling me. And so I sat back and was watching. That's what I'll do. In order to find the truth that I need, I will sit back and watch what's happening around me. And I go by what I see, what they do, what the other person does. And I know for a fact that the DeLorean didn't say a word for a long time. She just kept letting these people tell the whole YouTube community that she was this terrible mother, that she lost her custody, that she hit her daughter, and blah, blah, blah. It was so gross. And I finally seen the Lindsay that I know and that I see, and that I wish each and every one of you guys would give her. Just sit back and watch what I did. Just sit back and you will find the truth. Because she's a good person. And I know I said the same thing about TT. And up until after all this happened, I still said TT was a good person. And I really do I believed she was. And I'm going to get tearful because I've watched and sat back and watched these people degrade this woman. And there's so many people out there that believe this shit, which is sad. I'm asking everybody. I don't care if you like me, if you don't like me, just sit back and you will see the truth of what is really happening here. I did a community post. The louder you yell, the more you have to hide. And that is the honest to God truth. They want to make Lindsay and even Tiffany and me, and they want to make us irrelevant, like nobody will want to listen to us. But just if you're any kind of a human, just listen, look, watch. Because I keep saying that, Lindsay, the truth's going to come out and everything's going to be okay. I don't know how she's fought this for so long. I don't know. And I'm not saying Lindsay's perfect. Lindsay herself admits she is not a perfect person. We all screw up. but she at least admits when she's done wrong. But now, right now, I was there when everything happened with what Lindsay talked about today, and I'm not going to bring it up, but just go back and watch her videos because I was there as a mod for Granny. So, and Hemi, I'm going to say this again. I don't even know what to say about TT. I thought she was a very good person. She had me fooled. I will say that because all it took for me is to, and I don't care. She can say that I was talking bad about people. I was actually defending them to her until I started seeing things wasn't adding up. So I did call people out. But I thought we were better friends than that. I mean, there's a lot of us. Broken Justice, Amanda. We don't support the same people all the time, right? Amanda?
Right. Yep.
But that we don't turn on each other for it. There's a lot of people that Amanda likes that I don't. There's a lot of people Broken Justice likes that I don't. I just, that's, we're adults. It shouldn't come between our friendship. So it just blows me away that, I mean, I knew TT was going to be upset when I defended Lindsay. But why wouldn't I? I wanted to tell her which I thought was a change. I thought I did see a change in Lindsay, but in all reality, it wasn't a change. That was always her. I just didn't see it because of over here. Everybody was saying what a dangerous person, what an awful person, what an awful mother. It's so frustrating. And I can yell it at the top of my lungs and tell everybody Lindsay's not not a bad person. She's a good person, but they're not going to believe it. And I even said it about Snuggles today, or Snuffles, whatever his name is, Father Snuffles. He's not going to see what is going on until it happens to him. And more than likely, we've all had something happen to us with these people, and you're not going to see it until it does. I mean, we support who we support, right? I need to look at the chat. I'm terrible at not looking at the chat. Oh, Hemi, you're my buddy. I would always be nice to you.
Wonder if anybody wants to come up and do open panel.
Yeah. Does anybody want to come up? Yeah, exactly, Tiffany. We should be able to coexist. I mean, it's like, I mean, I've said this 1,000 times. I have been in somebody's chat and there'll be Granny supporters in there, and these people are telling me how much they adore me and always liked me. And then an hour or two later, they're in Granny's chat or TT's chat saying that I'm a piece of shit. I'm like, how do people do that? Why? I'm going to take another class and I'm going to get into their brain and figure out why. I mean, we are a true crime community, right? These people have to see the inconsistencies of what is really happening. They've got to. I mean, a lot of these people went straight to Natasha, to Granny. There's no difference. Honestly, I'm going to say, exactly, Tiffany. And I'm not perfect. I mean, have I talked smack on people? Yeah, when I found out they were talking smack on me, and these were my friends. Or I seen them hurting people that, that don't need to be hurting. They shouldn't, they don't even know this person. So why are they talking about somebody they don't even know? Tiffany, maybe we should talk about it. We should get some competition going. I think teams maybe, I'm just putting it out there. No one's been interested. What do you mean teams, Broken Justice? Oh, Mama, no. Are you trying to get me on panel? Here, I'll drop the link. I will drop the link if anybody wants to come up. I want to know. I mean, it's easy to sit into a chat and listen to people talk or, chat throughout, but to literally hear what their thoughts on are, I mean, are they just as confused as me? And it's like so mind-boggling that I literally will lay in bed and be like, what just happened tonight? What just happened here? Why are they going after this person and that person just because they're friends with somebody they don't like? Or, they're friends with somebody that is a friend that they don't like. It doesn't make sense to me. And I'm with Gen X. The other day, she was just like me. We thought we could change it. Tiff, it shows your device isn't connected. And we can't. Do we just walk away from people that we care about? Because there's a lot of people in the community that we care about. Why should we walk away? Do we just sit back and bite our tongues and let these people go after people that they want to? I mean, well, what is the fix here? What's shift? I mean, there's got to be something, and I just don't know what it is. And like I said, maybe am naive. I'll admit, I come from a small town. People don't treat each other like this. So when I came onto YouTube, I trusted everybody. But boy, have I learned a lot. A lot. What about you, Amanda?
I would say I've learned a little bit, but I really didn't trust people to begin with. You know how that is.
I should have listened to you a long time ago, but I kept telling you I have to figure it out for myself. I have to.
Yeah, that's what you do.
I have to, and I'm still like that.
And I mean, that's just like I did too. I had to sit back and be like, okay, yeah, I'll see.
Okay.
And then sit back and give them a chance.
Oh, whoop. Hey, Tiff.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Hi, I'm doing good.
So glad you came up.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I thought I would pop on because this is a topic that I personally, I've had a lot of, I've been online for a long time, and I've had a lot of experiences with a lot of different people, and they haven't always been pleasant, unfortunately, not by my choice or anything, but I think the problem is that there's these groups become so polarized, right? So everybody, this echo chamber forms in these little sub communities of the bigger communities that happen, and it almost becomes a situation to where if you do disagree, a person's opinion on another person or a topic or situation becomes so valuable. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact is because these groups are formed based off of very little outside of, personal conflict. There's not a whole lot of common ground that's formed between some people. I'm noticing outside of we just don't like this one person for this reason, so when that is the glue that's holding a group together, it becomes polarized. And then when somebody goes against that grain, all of a sudden it's this life or death, you know what I mean? It becomes way more serious than it should, in my opinion. So
oh yeah, when you say life or death situation and it becomes way more serious, it does too.
Yeah.
It's almost a scary situation.
Well, and the thing is too is people take things so far. I don't understand why, women are catty. This is really no different than our moms when they used to watch soap operas and they talk to their sister on the phone. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like it's kind of the same thing, but I've never in my life seen a group of women who go so for the juggler over nothing. It's crazy.
It really is. It really is. I mean, they make a small situation into something huge for what? Oh, I know. They get a lot of money. It's propaganda. I
That's
mean,
it.
the
That's
more
it.
you scream and cry, they just start throwing the money. I mean,
To me, it feels kind of like the island of the misfit toys, where you have a lot of people who maybe are socially, bit awkward or whatever. Maybe when they were younger, they didn't have a lot of friends, and they're suddenly fit into these groups, and they want to secure their, cement their place within this community. It feels like, I mean, I don't get it. What my old community I was from, I mean, these people did nasty stuff too, but there wasn't money being thrown around like this. I have never seen anything like it in my life. It's insane. I mean, I'm
oh,
not gonna
it
yeah.
is. It's like, did you just see that super chat? I mean, it's like, dang, some people get super chats more than I make in a week.
I know.
It's
I
like,
know. I don't
dang.
understand it. Hey, good for them, I guess. If they can work. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to think about any of it really, except for the fact that I tend to make my decisions off of my own experiences with people
Yeah.
and in my own, or each of our experiences with somebody is our own. And some people might have a good experience with someone and someone might have a horrible one with that same person. You know, it's
Yeah.
just
They
kind
have
of
to figure it out for themselves. They have to, either sit back and watch and see what the big picture is, or something is they're going to turn on them, and that's when they're going to see what happens and how bad it is. Um it just blows me away. It really does, how one one word in a chat and you'll have them all at you, coming after you. It's like from every direction. It's like, what the hell?
right, right. Well, and that's what I mean too. If these relationships with everybody were built based off of a more substantial or meaningful situation, then it wouldn't be so fickle. But when it's just based off of we just like this person and so do you, and oh, let's all group together. I mean, I don't know, it's just
And
pretty nuts. I feel bad because I see people going at you sometimes and I can't even figure it out. I'm like, what do you do? You're like the nicest person ever. It always frustrates me because I'm like, oh my goodness, this
you
is
know, I've gotten frustrated, I've gotten mad, and I've told TT to shut up and sit down, just like she tells me and everybody else to. Um, but these people I thought was my friends at one time. Um,
hurts.
I mean, I adored TT. I adored Granny, and TT, I did never thought she would do what she's done to me ever. I never would have expected that. Granny, I pretty much knew that she's got to do what she's got to do, and she says what she's got to say. The thing is, these people cannot say that I am a bad person. I've never done anything to them, you know. Oh, she dropped off. She'll be back. I mean, it's just, it's, I guess if I cared for somebody as a really good friend, I thought, as much as you could be on YouTube, for people to do what they've done to me, and I was a good friend. That's what I don't understand. I will never understand that. I mean, it's just frustrating. It really is. There she is. You fell off.
I'm such a bonehead. I'm on my phone and if you touch your screen just a little bit, it'll
Oh,
hit the
I
back
know what.
bar. Oh my gosh. No, I know it is frustrating, and it's unfortunate too, you know, because I had this girl I built a friendship up with for years. I mean, I'm talking good 4 years, who just one day decided to turn on me. She invented this situation that really didn't really happen even. It was completely fabricated of, you know, off of a much smaller thing that had taken place. And she literally data dumped me. I mean, every single thing I shared with her, personal and, you know, traumatic and intimate, that I, you know, over years she just dumped it all. And it was like, and people loved it. They're on the sidelines cheering this on like it was the greatest thing ever. And I would just sit here and I'd watch these people do this, and I'd be like, how are they enjoying this? Like, I don't
Yeah.
enjoy when I see that happening to people who I don't like, you know? I think
Yeah.
it's horrible.
Yeah. I mean, you look at Kim and Crafton. I don't know them. I've been in their chats, you know, a few times when TT was close with them or just became friends with them. I supported both of them just because Kim was friends and with TT and Crafton and everything. And
Mhm.
I TT streamed me and Crafton was with her, and he was saying the most hateful things about me. And here I had just defended him, but
Mhm.
I pushed all that aside for what happened to him this time, him and Kim, and I
Yeah.
defended them again because it ain't nobody's business what happened with them.
No,
Nobody's. And
no,
that should have never been played.
no,
That
no.
is their life. It needs to stay off of the internet, whether voices, you know, whatever happened. I
Yeah,
will tell you this. I know for a fact that voices did not mean to do that.
I don't think she did
And I know
either.
for a fact that Broken Justice and Mama Knows Best and Andrea's mom had no idea what was going on.
Mhm.
None. I talked to Broken Justice that next morning and she didn't say anything. She didn't know. So for people to blame any one of those, get out of here. That is
Yeah, I've
wrong
seen some of that.
because
I've seen people saying that Mama Knows Best should be
no,
striking the videos, the streams down where they're playing that clip from her stream, you know. That's not a guarantee they'll even take it down. I mean, it really,
exactly.
and if you do too many of those and YouTube finds them to be fraudulent or misleading, they could take your channel. You know, it's kind of a slippery slope. It was that what happened was so clear contextually, right?
Yeah.
Like you could tell.
Yeah.
Voices didn't realize she didn't mute. She'd walked away from her laptop or whatever, right? Because she sounded far away. And
Yep.
then all of a sudden she got loud and she was like, whatever she said, like, oh shit, or whatever. And then she muted herself. But you could hear Mom Knows Best saying, like, wait, you know, because it didn't sound, you know, it sounded kind of juicy, like what's going on, but you couldn't really tell the
Yeah.
context. So
You
I
knew
don't even know
something
how
was
people,
wrong, but she was like, shh, you know, trying to figure out what was going on. You know how
right.
many times I have been on camera and I didn't want to be, and I hurry up and click off or mute. My daughter will come in or whatever, and I mute, and I'm thinking I'm muted. I suck at this kind of stuff. So for
So
me
do I.
to think I'm muted and I'm not, or think I'm off camera and I'm actually on, it happens to me all the time.
Look, I'm the worst streamer ever. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on when I'm streaming. I can't figure it out. I can't even I can't even handle myself on panels, you know. And then and you want what's even funnier is I won't even like formally say goodbye when my stream's over. I just end it. I'll
Who does
just be
that?
streaming, then 1 second's on, next second it's over. It's like, whoop.
Pink Dagger, she cracks me up. Pink, have you've watched Pink Dagger, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she freaking just kills me. She is on this rant, and all of a sudden, she's like, "You think something's good and juicy is going to come?" And she's like, "Okay, I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. Click off." And we're like, I'm sitting there saying, "Damn you, Pink! Why did you get off? I want to hear it."
Right, she crescendos and then it never really hits that peak, you know. It's yeah, she does that every time. It's so funny.
Oh, she's a little spitfire. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I like her, and I butted heads a little bit, but we get along better now. I think she's adorable. She's a really
Yeah,
funny girl.
I've never thought bad of Pink. I remember when I was a mod for TT, I was telling her, you need to get Pink as a mod. She has been one of your number one supporters, and I've always said that. And then, I don't know if Pink still, I don't know, she may like me, she may not like me. So it's just like, whether she's listened to people, I don't know, but I still go into her chat. She's never been rude to me
If
at all.
if she didn't like you, I think you would know. She's pretty vocal about her dislike of people.
Yeah, she was the one where my first video, I was explaining TT and the whole social security number, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I was so frustrated. And I was just trying to show people that I was a damn good friend to her. Anyway, she was like, I want proof. I want proof. I had no idea what the hell I was doing as far as like screenshotting something and putting it out there. I still don't even know really how to do it. Oh, there's Mama Knows Best. Let's get her up. Hello.
How are y'all?
Good. How are
Hello.
you?
I'm doing good. Better than I was, but
Yeah.
I had to stay off of YouTube a couple of days to
Aw,
get thinking better.
I'm sorry, Mama. That sucks.
Yeah. So done with it. Lycan told his panel that MK Geisha.
I didn't say
Yeah.
shh.
Yeah.
That was Andrew. Mom says shh.
Yeah. I'm not Lycan. Lycan has had a lot of people coming after him. Lycan is what he, I'll be honest with you, him and Father Snuffles, I think, are a lot alike. They don't put up with things. They literally, so when they got up, they kind of got into it a little bit onto the moons today. And I'm like, oh shit, they're so much alike. But a lot of people are looking at the way Lycan was in Jessica's eyes, and he's nothing like that. He's not a bad person at all. Maybe he says things and he probably should say it a different way, but he is just vocal. I actually think he's a good person. But there's a lot of people that I like that others don't. There's a lot of people that others like that I don't. I mean, I'm the type of person that likes it, called out the way it, the way it is. And he does that. And I respect him for that.
I know it was like at the end of it, Steve Voices has came and played things before, so I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know she had a phone call or even was on a phone call. And they kept saying something about everybody knew what was going on because of the private chat. No, that it was Boots was calling Case. Case said to call her. It was emergency. I thought it was about Case. I didn't.
Yeah.
Saying, look at the private message. I said, well, I know it's about Boots and Case or something and Voices. I thought, well, it's not about my channel. I'm not even going to get in the middle of it. So I didn't even, was paying attention to private chat. I was trying to pay attention to my people in the chat and not in private chat. I thought it was kind of rude because they kept saying, look at private chat, look at private chat, look at private chat. Because I even told them that yesterday, it's pretty rude when you say that. Because people is going to think you're talking about them, in the front chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You guys was confused. If anybody that can think for themselves can tell, you guys were confused as all get out, and nobody knew what was going on.
No, I mean, if I'd have known what was going on, I would have muted her. I've never muted nobody, so I didn't even know how to mute in the first place. But I didn't have enough time to react because, as she could tell, we just went back to talking like it was normal because we didn't even still know what was going on. It happened so fast and we couldn't hear it. And
it's hard to hear when you're live though too. Sometimes it's hard to hear, and you have a lot of people in your chat, Mama. You have over 100 people almost every time, and I get flustered with 40.
I get flustered with 10. What are you guys talking about?
We had, I think, 5 on the panel. I think at that time too. So it's
You
kind of
did.
here, and then I didn't know she was playing something for us to hear because she's done that before. But for them to blame me because I didn't put mute, and then she
Yeah.
asked me to end the live and put it on private. I did end the live and I privated it. I went and struck the videos, but they still playing them. So I mean, there's nothing else I could do.
No.
That's it.
No, you did what you could do. You did nothing wrong. These
Yeah.
are people who behaved shittily, who did something really bad, who then need to have a scapegoat, right? So
Yeah.
they were wrong in replaying that and exploiting it for their own personal reasons, and they realized this, but they used the excuse, well, they they only had to do this because, X,
Yeah,
Y, and Z. It's just really ridiculous. What are you barking at, buddy?
but
You,
I mean,
Yeah.
really
It
hurt. It
was,
hurt.
yeah. It's like they tried to have somebody else take the blame for everything else. And Mama Knows Best was the downfall for that, which is
I
Which
not
is
know.
okay.
ridiculous.
I did exactly what she said. End the live and put it on private. And then after that, they said, "Why didn't you strike these people?" I did go strike. I had to have help to do it because I didn't know how to do that. But I did do that, and they're still playing it. Natasha still played it last night, and it's already been striked. So I
Yeah.
guess maybe she copied it from. I don't have a clue. I don't know. But there's nothing else I could do. I mean, what do they want me to do? I mean, but yeah, I pretty much
You did everything you could do,
blamed that.
honestly.
You had to blame somebody, so they sure did. They blamed it on me. Everybody.
deflection, right?
Yeah.
They always need a shield for their own bad behavior. That's where a lot of this behavior comes from, is people just trying to cover up their own horrible things they do. It's like, well, if these people weren't such bad people, we wouldn't have to act this way. That's what I hear all the time. And it's like, come on, man. It's so backwards, such a backwards way to think. But you guys, I'm gonna hop down. My dog had a blockage, and he didn't. This is kind of gross, but he didn't go to the restroom for like almost 5 days. You guys, I thought he was dying. I
I've
took him to.
seen that, Tiff. Thank God
Oh my
he
God.
went.
Well, and anybody who knows me knows this dog is like my child, right? Like he's like my
Mhm.
baby. And so I
Yeah.
have been a mess. I took him to an emergency clinic, vet place, and they were like, he's not in critical condition, so we won't see him. And I'm like, I sat there for hours. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I've had to kind of just sit on it and wait and to see what was going on. But he was like lethargic. I thought he was dying. So he finally pooped today. So I'm super happy about it.
Aw.
But he's
Well,
barking at me. I think he wants to go for a walk. So I'm going to take him for a walk. But
thank you for coming up. I appreciate it. Amanda Lee, she actually had 3 dogs. 2 of them haven't come back, and one of them came back and they had to put it down because it got hit. Yeah, she's been going through a rough time because those dogs were her babies too.
oh God, Amanda, I am so sorry. I know how I felt this week, and I can only imagine what you're going through, and I am so sorry, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's been really rough.
Oh God, I am so sorry. I lost my lab last week, a 17-year-old lab. So these animals are like our not
Oh,
extended
yeah.
family.
They're
They're our
they're
family.
like children. They really are. They're
Yeah.
I got
children.
mine laying here beside me. I got a little toy poodle, and she's a mess. I don't, I don't know what I'd do without her. She's always running
Right.
all under my feet all the
Oh, yeah.
time.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Amanda, I hope you can find
Rough.
some peace and some healing and from all. I am so sorry, girl.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop
Hey,
down.
Tiff, don't forget to email me back.
I did. I emailed
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye, guys.
Thanks, Tiff. Bye.
No worries. Bye.
Does
Bye-bye.
anybody else want to come up? I'm so done with it. I get it. My dogs won't eat at all and are pitiful. What kind of dogs do you have? So done with it. I've got my 2 labs outside, and then I've got my little Cavapoo, who is a flippin' baby. I mean, this dog doesn't eat dog food. She gets everything that we eat. She is something else.
She's a princess.
She's what?
She's a princess.
Oh my gosh. She goes to work with me every day. I don't ever leave her for more than a couple hours at a time. She is, my kids are older now. I've got a 31-year-old, an 18-year-old, almost 19, and a 17-year-old that's going to be 18. And it's like, my kids don't need me anymore. And Tori got her, she named her Gypsy for a graduation gift. No, it was birthday, I think. And she was like, she works 2 jobs. She's like, how am I supposed to take care of this dog? And I'm like, well, I suppose I'm going to have to. And a few days later, I said, you're not getting her back. She is mine now. And I said, don't ever plan on having kids until you know you can take care of them, because you can't just give a kid to me and say, hey, here, Mom, take this baby or whatever. Gosh.
Now give it back.
What do you think for yourself? How are you? I've missed you. I went back on some of your videos last week and was going through them again. And with everything that's happening now, oh my, people need to go back and watch your videos again. That's all I got to say. Oh, Shih Tzus. I had a Shih Tzu once. She got hit. She got off of her leash outside, and oh, that was awful. The Kaylee case, I have not really watched. Isn't this terrible? But I have not really watched a lot of what's happening on the true crime community because there's so many people covering it. I'm watching or doing like old cases, just like that. What is that one? I can't even think. Christina Rand, I did a video on her a couple months ago, and more things have came out. She's one of those where she sends pictures to people. What are they called? Not anything bad, but oh gosh. You know what I'm talking about, Amanda? Mama knows best. Where they're on Facebook and they meet guys and they send pictures to them. Anyways, I've been watching a little bit more on her because there's been some updates, and I want to really get more into that one. But as far as everything that's happening, I'm going to have to go and watch it with all these red flags. Think for yourself, because my gosh, there's so many of them. I swear you've created a monster, because every time I see one now, I'm like, uh-oh. Not Tinder. Oh my gosh, what are they called? Hold on, and I'm going to tell you.
Like dating sites?
Not really. They don't date. They just get pictures from way.
Tinder.
Tinder. Shoot.
Not Tinder.
I know what she's saying, and I can't think of it.
It's
Lord.
It's not a web. It's not like a dating app. It's what they're.
No.
What's at? Wait.
Yeah, not a WhatsApp app, but it's OnlyFans. Yes, she is
OnlyFans. Yes,
OnlyFans girl. You guys know that I am so freaking dumb, but there's actually OnlyFans. I thought this was like in the big cities. There's people here, like in my area, with just 3,000, 4,000 people that are OnlyFans people.
Well, and OnlyFans not only dirty stuff. Most people think it is, but it's not.
Well,
it could just be watching somebody cook.
I don't know that this girl, oh my gosh, it's so sad. She was such a narcissist, is a narcissist, but she actually stabbed her boyfriend, Christian. He died. And if you go watch Christina Randall's video from today, you guys, he videotaped her. She would beat him. And then, how I'm sorry, I love you. And the last time she stabbed him, and he died from it. It just makes you sick. Makes you sick.
Ooh, that does sound.
Yes. It's just hard for me to get into the true crime It'd be different if people, and I know this is people's jobs, I guess, on here, this is what they do. This is how they get their money. But why can't you get money from your super chats and why do you have to talk about a child? Or I just can't agree with that. And maybe in 5 years, well, make that 10 years. How old can you be when you have to retire? 65 or 68? Maybe I'll want to make money, extra money. I don't know, but I just couldn't imagine. I would want to do it with dignity and morals, and that's where I get.
All right.
Oh, clicked about teeth in the turkey shift had happened. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you probably wasn't on here, Mama Knows Best. We were talking about bloopers, Thanksgiving bloopers, and there was a lady that her teeth ended up in the turkey.
Terrible.
What?
That is terrible.
I don't know if she was drinking. Oh, could you
Can you
imagine?
imagine
Embarrassing.
a turkey with teeth in it though? Like,
What? It was right on the
can you
ass
imagine
of
that?
the
Yeah,
turkey. There the teeth was.
right. Oh God, I don't even want to know how that happened.
Me neither. Like you had one too many to drink.
Something here. I thought it was bad when I cooked my turkey upside down and didn't do that right. But
I forgot to take the stuff, like the neck and stuff you take out of it.
I forgot to do that one time.
I have done that too.
And it still will gag me. I don't know what it is, but reaching up in there and pulling them out, I will gag the whole time. And I'm a nurse, so I deal with that. But there's something about that, the feeling. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a blooper. Yes. There's actually a picture of it. If you go online, you can see the turkey with the teeth sticking out of it.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. I don't think I want to.
I'll never look at the same.
Looking like a smiling turkey.
Yeah. So done with it. Yeah, you're right. It is what it is. I guess I just know a lot of people that, I don't know. I guess maybe it's me being a hypocrite in a way where yes, I clean fish, Mark, but it's the turkey. The tenders of the turkey make me sick. Heck yeah, you give me a bunch of crappie or bluegill and I'll clean them suckers right up. But turkey, no.
I'd rather deal with the turkey.
But I was so done. And I guess it's just, maybe keep it real and keep it with facts instead of everything else that goes with it. I don't know. I just don't watch those guys. There's very few true crime people I watch and listen to. ATS News, I love her. CDT, she's very good. Christina Randall, Bailey Sarian or whatever. I really like her. I just, but I'm going to, now that Think for Yourself mentioned that, I'm just going to have to go over it and see what's all happening in there. I haven't watched anything on that.
Mama Knows Best, are you going live tonight?
I haven't decided yet. I'm always the last minute to decide.
Yeah.
Granny's grifting at Mark Klein. That's pretty comical. Do you tell Jessica the same thing? I don't think he goes into Granny's chat, Granny's grifting. I don't see Mark going up. Mark's pretty mutual. He stays neutral. He don't get into all the drama and the politics. He's just kind to everybody if they're kind to him. So I don't know where that comment maybe I need to scroll up, but Mark's just a good guy. He don't ever get mad at me for making comments, and he's and maybe he is over there. I don't know. I don't pay attention to where my mods go, and if they want to go somewhere, as long as they're still, nice to me and keep it real, I don't care. And Mark's been one of my very, very, very first supporters and subscribers, mods, one of my very first.
Mark is one of my mods, and I love Mark. It's awesome. It's so
Yep.
funny.
Mark says I listen at times. Now, I guarantee you, if she was in there going after me, he would not be involved in that conversation. That's just the way he is. I don't mind, Grandma. I have commented on chat for a month.
I didn't even see her comment, so she must have blocked me because
It's Granny's grifting. I don't know who that is.
in the chat she wasn't saying anything bad, but I told her that she could go out and change her name because then everybody would, you know how they are, they'll start attacking me because I allowed somebody to come in. They've done that, so I was like, you need to change your name and come back because I don't want to feel like getting attacked over something else. And did you hear Natasha's new thing that I supposedly let somebody dox her daughter in my comments, her address and her name? It never happened. She don't have any proof. It's just she's just running with it with no proof at all.
That's what Natasha does. Mama knows best. If anybody believes that, then that is their problem.
Her people there are like, they're ready to strike. You seem like they're ready to attack because she just gets them all riled up and stuff and tells them these things. It's not even true.
But that's just what they do. They're all the same. They yell, they scream, they, they keep saying it because, the more times people hear it, they tend to believe it. There's a lot of people out there that will stop and say, okay, this is not right. I was there, blah, 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 and they will leave. And every one of these people will end up seeing something. It's going to take one thing where they're going to say, okay, that's a lie. I'm not doing this anymore.
Yep,
and we're not going to change it. They have to figure it out for themselves. But, I'm happy with the subscribers I have, the friends on here. I know that I'm not as vocal as some, and I don't really care about being vocal, but I will stand up for what I believe myself, what I believe is right. And if a friend of mine disagrees with me and we, separate our friendship over that, then they was never a friend. That's what I look at, yes, she did. So done with it. You're right. Several times. Kind of like somebody else. Kind of like someone else. I
don't agree with the doxing nobody, and I heard she's been playing hard and coming hard at me for it, and it never even happened. I can't, and all I do is say, show the proof, Natasha. She can't show the proof. She usually beats around about that, but she so sure that it happened over there in my chat. It didn't happen, but she done said it. It's out there now, so she can't take it back.
Yeah. You're not going to change these people. The more of a victim role they can play, the more money they get. And some people, there are people out there that like to play victim and they don't care about money. They care about all the attention. Some people want the attention. Some people want the money. Some people want both, And to live like that would be sad. That would be awful to have to need that and want that attention. Like I said, I know sometimes this is people's jobs, and I'm not saying anything about that. You know what I've always said about Natasha?
if they want to give them her money, give them their money, so be it. Who cares? Just like Granny, I don't care that people give Granny money. What frustrates me is there's real life things happening. Harry Milligan has been missing for almost 39 years. And we've done, put his PayPal up and his Cash App and everything. Do you know that there has been one person that donated cash and 2 people that bought blankets? That's what frustrates me. They would rather give money for somebody to go to the casino or go to the dollar store shopping than they would. And that's not even talking bad about Granny. Hey, more power to her that, she's actually, being able to go buy her kids things. I know what it was like when I was young and, just starting out. I didn't have money for diapers and stuff. So I'm not saying that. It's just, I guess you get a little, give a little, share the kindness, share the wealth. I'm always helping people. That's the way it should be. And you don't have to, the good people, you don't have to tell people that you've done this and helped people, but just spread it if you can. But no, they're so damn greedy. They want to go buy another pizza or go to the freaking casino again. That's what frustrates me. And you know what? I've thought about asking Natasha Cooper if she would talk about Harry Milligan, and because I know her subscribers they are so giving, but I'm scared that it will just be thrown back in my face in a couple months after. I don't know.
Yep. You're right.
Broken Justice, you're Mark's favorite. Now, dang you. I'm supposed to be Mark's
I'm
favorite.
the favorite. Well, he said I was his favorite.
I know that I'm Hemi's favorite, at least tonight. I must be behind in the chat. Oh, I love pizza too, Shift. My favorite kind of pizza, and it's not even getting a Jack's frozen pizza, put a whole bunch of cheese on top of it. That's my favorite. Yum.
Nancy wants all the money.
Here.
Wants all the money for herself.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, though, some people are good. They are good. I mean, I couldn't do it because I would have too much guilt. I couldn't do it.
Yep.
I could not be like that. But she is good at what she does, and people are learning from her. Just you can sit back and see what's happening.
That was the first thing that when I first ever met her over a year ago, I was like, this girl is a professional. She knows how to take money out of people's pockets. She is a professional. I knew that straight off the bat.
But here's the thing. She's funny. When Natasha, I secretly watch her just because she is freaking hilarious when she isn't talking about people and bringing them down and saying such horrible things. But
that's what got me watching her too. She was funny at the beginning.
Exactly. And I thought, what a wonderful person this woman is to take her niece in and adopt her. I mean, she can reel you in. And I think Natasha could be, I think she's a good person in her own way. She does help people. I mean, I'm not going to say that she doesn't. She does. What's that? Oh, there's an echo. Hold on. Are we all going to stay muted?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Oh, shoot. Mute. Let's see. Are we? I mean, Mama knows best. Can you talk? It's
Yeah.
Mama knows best. That's echoing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're echoing.
Okay. Well, I'm done. I'll just go ahead and go down and chat.
Oh, okay. Well, stay here.
Oh, yeah, I'll stay here. I'll just go down and chat. Thank you for allowing me to come up, though.
No problem. You keep your head on.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Okay, Amanda, you can unmute.
Okay. Is it
Let's
okay
see.
now?
Yeah, it wasn't you. It was Mama Knows Best echoing.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I'm going to read the chat a little bit. Also, unless done with malice, it's not doxing if NC said her family member's name. Exactly. That never happened. It never happened. These people are delusional, crazy lunatics. Just broken justice. She says it like it is. Let me tell you. Straight jackets. That's why I'm walking away from all of those craziness that have lost it. You know, I backed away from several creators, several. And that's not just because maybe they haven't done anything really bad, but I'm doing it for my own peace of mind because there's a lot of hate being spread. I just want people, the reason why I did this video tonight is I just want people to sit back and look at the big picture, not listen to what this person is saying and doing. Look and investigate it. Come on, guys. We're true crimes people. We're supposed to know how to do this. Go look at the evidence and then come back and tell me what you think. Because I was there. I know what it's like. I know what it's like when you've got these people that have loud voices and that seem so smart and so caring, and you've got them telling you that this person is such a terrible person and that person isn't a good person, and you tend to believe it until you back away and you start seeing that is not the way it is. And you know, we need to quit dragging people all the time and start lifting them up and leave people's families and kids out of it. I am going to say this though, because I know I was there. I get why the DeLorean had to do what she did as far as defending herself. I would have done the same thing. You know, but people can only defend themselves so much, and people aren't going to listen if they don't. I mean, a lot of us are irrelevant. They don't care what we have to say, and that's okay. But they'll care when it happens to them, is what I'm saying. That's it. Oh, there is a lot of hate. Too much hate for me. You know, I don't hate anybody. I'm disappointed in a lot of people. It's really woke me up to the world, I guess, and real life shit. Because like I said, this stuff don't happen in small town Iowa like this happens on here. It's like crazy. And I hate it because these poor people that are getting bombarded with hate, you know, somebody tells you you're a dumbass all the time, every day, you're going to actually tend to believe you're a dumbass. But if somebody tells you you're a good person and keep doing better, they're going to tend to do better, want to do better, you know? And I guess that's just the way how I was raised. A lot of people have had a lot of bad things happen to them in their lives. A lot of people don't even talk about it. You know, some people can get on here and talk about it. A lot of people can't. So just remember that that person is going through something that we don't know about. And it could take that one word to say, hey, how are you? I've missed seeing you around, to feel special. I mean, that's all it takes. I mean, there's a reason why we are all on YouTube. We've made friends, we've made families, and just check on your friends every now and then. Broken Justice, we talk about every day. Amanda, we talk about every day. If I don't hear from them, I get worried, and I'm sure the same. I think Broken Justice, was it yesterday or the day before, hadn't heard from me. And I love that. Just be a good friend, be a freaking good person, do better. We need to all do better, and it's going to take all of us together to change what is happening. And yeah, Hemi, you can come up. Let me drop the link. What are your thoughts on that, Amanda?
I feel exactly what you're saying. Exactly.
Yeah. And I wish it would just take us few to be able to change it, but we're not going to. We just have to, I guess, stay away from it, maybe. I know that's hard because there's people that are getting hurt that I care about, and I'm going to defend them, whether that continues to put put me in the middle and they come after me or do whatever. I don't care anymore. Let them say what they're going to and do what they're going to. I can't change what they're going to do, but I can still be somebody that is going to stand up for what I believe is right. Amanda, have you ever watched Out of the Shadows with Ginger?
Not on her own. I've just saw her on other people's panels.
Yeah, I've told you about her. I know you were sick, I think, but anyways, it's just really nice to go in there and have a conversation with her and her mods. And I know that Ginger goes places that I don't go, and her mods do too. But what's so nice about it is it's respectful when you're in there. Nobody comes after me just because I support the DeLorean, or nobody comes after me because I support To the Moon or Lycan or anybody. They don't. And it's just, I've never been in a chat like that. And we don't talk about, it's very respectful. And Mark, would you drop her link for me, please? She actually has a lot of good content that makes you think about, it's just a small, fun chat, a lot of laughs. And she's from Iowa too, not too far from me. And she's just a good person. And I just wish there was more people like her. I really do, because I go into chats and I don't even know the people, but they just know, hey, that's the DeLorean's friend. And I get treated like crap in some people's chats. Oh, there's Hemi. Hey,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, hey. I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh,
Hi,
you're
Hemi.
fine. How are you?
I'm doing okay, yeah.
Good.
Hi, Mama knows best.
You're what?
I said hi, Mama knows best.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Are you like TCA? Are you in a hallway?
Nope.
Oh, maybe I am.
No, you sound okay. I'll mute though if you want to talk.
No, it's all good. Yeah, no, I think I think what's going on is a lot of really bad stuff. I don't know. People are fighting, and I don't know. I don't know what to say.
You're right, Hemi. It is a lot of bad stuff. People are fighting and
Yeah,
going real life on people and just going below the belt and saying such terrible, terrible things to people and about people that's not true. And it's just sad.
yeah, yeah. And like here's for a good example, right? Like I'm on your channel right now, and then I go to somebody else's channel, and then like I like them and I like you, and then a few months goes by. Well, didn't even take a few months, but I like them and I like you, and then I'm in your chat, and they're like, "Oh my God, Henny, why are you there?" It's like, well, because she's my friend, or
Exactly.
and then I go over there, and they're like, "Oh, Henny, why are you there?" Well, because she's my friend. Like, I'm not gonna. I don't want to get involved in the bad stuff, I guess. I don't know. Um,
Nobody
Lindsay,
should be putting you in the middle of anything. Nobody should say a word. Just like when I
exactly,
go into Ginger's, nobody says a word to me about who I support. I'm there supporting her, and that's all that matters.
exactly, exactly. And like with Lindsay, I just love Lindsay. I've known her, oh my goodness, well over a year.
Yep.
And you know what? She's never did nothing wrong to me. So,
Yeah, she gets
you know,
accused of a lot of stuff that she does not do, and that I know that for a fact, and that breaks my heart.
exactly. And, like, it's upsetting. I get it. I know what she was doing. She was proving herself innocent
Yep.
on somebody's child, and I understand that.
Yeah.
Uh, but like it's really back and forth, and I don't condone any of it. I think it's honestly, I think it's childish, but it's only my opinion. So,
You're 100% right, Hemi. And that's
right.
only my opinion too.
Yeah.
But that's one good thing. We still have the right to our opinions.
Yeah, and it is only an opinion. I want to make that very clear.
Yep.
Uh, like I like Mark Klein. He's a nice guy.
Very.
You know, Mama knows best. I just love that lady. She's such a nice lady.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, she is. There's a lot of nice people out there
Oh,
that
yeah,
if we just would give them the chance to, instead of, go visit them, go to their channel and go talk to them.
yeah,
There's so many people that talk about others, they just stay clear. And I
yeah,
just don't like that. Go talk to them. They're very good people.
yeah, yeah. Exactly. And honestly, you know, um, Lycan's not a bad guy. Yeah, he's a little rough around the edges. Well, that's being a man. You got to be rough around the edges. You
Yeah.
know, like hell.
Hey, Allison,
You know
Yeah.
me. When you
I
Okay,
piss
need
me
Beth.
to
off,
jump
I'm gonna
in.
punch you out.
Okay.
Okay,
That's fine. Okay.
bye.
Goodbye.
So did you guys have a good Thanksgiving?
Yes, way too much food. I ate way too much food.
Well, yeah.
What about you?
Well, you were supposed to be live last night, and
Yeah, there
I
was,
said you ate too
yeah,
much.
I didn't.
Well, I'm in Canada, honey, so yeah, we had our Thanksgiving in October.
Oh, yeah. October what?
Oh, good Lord. Are you gonna give me the date?
Well, I guess I didn't know that.
I
In
think it's the
Canada,
I think it's the oh, good Lord.
oh, that's okay. I mean, it's just,
I think it's the first week, like it's the first, it's always the first weekend.
oh,
Oh,
wow.
no, sorry. No, I might be wrong. It's the second week of October because
Oh,
it's
wow.
always like you guys, where you guys have Thursday,
Yeah.
right? It's always on our Monday. So if the date goes where, let's say, the 1st of October is a Monday, it would be the next week, right?
Oh,
And we only get one day off, not like you guys.
well, we like this our store, we don't get days off. We work 7 days a week. It's like,
Well, with my guys, like well, I'm retired now, but well, I don't know. Am I retired? Yeah, well, yeah, I'm retired, but because my business is being sold right now,
yeah,
and that's not until 2023.
yeah.
But um, but we would always say, "Hey, do you know how would that go?" Yeah, no, we would pay you on the Monday
Yeah.
because the Monday is, they say, the Thanksgiving. But like most Canadians, they would take the Sunday, right? Because, well, you know what it's like making a Thanksgiving dinner. That is a chore.
Yeah. Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah, like it's a lot, and it depends on where you are actually in Canada and the United States, right? Like there's people that cook hams and
Yeah.
turkey and
We actually deep fat fried a turkey this time, and oh my goodness, it was good. We injected it with a butter jalapeno marinade. Oh, wow.
holy shit.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, I believe it. I want some.
Yeah. Actually,
See,
there wasn't a whole lot of leftover turkey. There was
well,
some
I believe
leftover
it.
ham, but
Wouldn't be leftovers if I was there. But I think I know why that we have it in October is because of our winter, right?
probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking why. Because
Yeah.
other than that, we're really the same. Besides, we've gone metric, right? Where you guys are still in standard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So does it get really cold in Canada, Hemi?
Well, I don't know. I don't know where you are, but
I'm
there's
in the
days.
central United States, like central, and it's, well, to me it's cold, but I know like going to Minnesota, it's worse.
Well,
Wisconsin.
Minnesota runs really close to Manitoba, right?
Yep. Yep.
Canada. And Manitoba Holy shit. When it's not really the coldness, it's the wind. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
But like here where I am, in Alberta, when it gets cold, it's like more, well, it's, what would it be? Like on a really, really bad day that we'll get in like January or February, minus 45. And that is frickin' cold.
Yeah.
Within 5 minutes, your hands are frozen.
Oh, I
But
imagine.
but it's only for about a week. But then what our average temperature is about minus 10.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but that's minus 10 Celsius. So I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I think it's about what, 22 degrees?
Yeah, see, that's what it my negative 10 in Celsius is 50 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe. Or negative 10.
Good.
Oh no, it would be 30, I think.
Yeah, no, about 30, right?
Be 14 degrees.
Oh, 14.
Yeah, and see, I can handle
But when,
that.
yeah,
It's
but when
the
it's minus 40, that
you
is
know,
negative Fahrenheit of about 22.
oh, see, mm, um, I've got family that lives in Alaska. She's
Yeah,
actually
but
my
they don't
cousin's
get cold.
a dentist in Fairbanks, Alaska. And now that's terrible. I don't think they want us to come visit and go fishing, but
Yeah, do it in the summer.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, don't go there in the winter.
yeah.
You might
There's
freeze.
people I like watching those shows on TV where that they live, and they have the sled dogs and stuff, and they go cut their wood, and it's
Yeah,
could you? Yeah, I complain when it's
I would love that.
10 degrees and negative wind chill. I'm crying and whining like a baby. But just to go there for like a little bit, like a week or something, I think I would love that.
Yeah, but okay, here's a good example. Okay, uh, I could go out in a sweatshirt in minus 15, minus 20 weather, minus even 30, and it wouldn't phase me. Okay, but think about if I went to Florida in their hot season, I think I would probably fall over, right? Because it's too hot.
Oh yeah.
It's just climate. It's just you're climatized, right?
Now, does Florida have the humidity? Like Iowa has really bad humidity, like in the
Oh,
summertime.
well, I've been to Florida. Holy cow, you can barely breathe, at
Yeah.
least for me, right? Because I'm used to dry heat and dry cold.
Yeah, I
Where,
hate humidity.
yeah, if you go to Vancouver, it could be minus 5, but it's freaking cold because you're getting the winds off the ocean, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just, it's just climatization or whatever you want to call it.
See, a lot of people from Iowa and like North Dakota and Minnesota, they go to like Arizona for like the winter.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. So
Alberta. Oh yeah, they go. 800,000 of us go to Arizona.
do you go to Arizona in the wintertime, Hemi?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a friend that lives in Arizona. My dad, they used to go like in the wintertime, but they're getting up. They could never do it now, but uh, I would love to just go for like a week just to go to Arizona because I don't get to travel. I think when I was I was a Navy brat, so we traveled all over when my dad was in the Navy. But like fishing tournaments, I've been to Missouri, I've been to Indiana, I've been to Mississippi, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. And that's really about it as an adult. And that's only for fishing tournaments.
Oh, wow. I've been all over the States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one year when I can retire, I'll be able to just sell the farm, and I would love to get like a van, kind of like what Gabby and Brian, what they did, and just go
Yeah.
live in van life and travel. But I couldn't do it though, because I'd miss my kids and my grandkids.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you on that. Well, I'm missing my daughter right now, and she's in the UK. She's going to school.
Oh, wow.
But she called me, oh, I don't know, about a week ago. Dad, I'm coming home for the holidays for like Christmas, so I'm excited. And she's bringing her cousin, so shit. Now I gotta pay to, after Christmas, they're going to Mexico for a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're gonna go and explore. And like we went to the UK and went and hung out there for a month, and my daughter stayed. She's going to school there, so I don't think she's ever coming back. I think you know what I mean, like she'll come back for visits, but
Yeah.
yeah, she really loves it there. So
Well, that's good. That's all that matters.
yeah, and she's 18 now, and so
That's right.
it's
It's
all.
hard when our kids get of age.
Yeah. I hate that she's way across there, but like, cause I kind of would want like I kind of want to be there too with her, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I'm all up in the air with that. I'm waiting for my boy. He's got to graduate, so I don't know. He wants to go there too, so I don't know. We might just all move. 'Cause
There you go.
I got tons of family there, and well, I got family in the United States too. So
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll see how it goes.
Yep. Play it by ear, and
Yeah.
whatever happens, happens. And
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Hemi, I think I'm going to get off of here and
All right.
go check on my puppy and my labs outside. And thank you for coming up.
Yeah.
And
Thank you for having me.
yes, I thank everybody in the chat, my mods and the subs. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you know that. Hemi, you stay out of trouble. I'm going to try to.
Well, I try to stay out of trouble, but
It
yeah.
follows me. It seems like every time I get myself into trouble, my mouth,
Yeah.
it's okay.
That's okay. I'm
Yep.
behind her 110%. You know that.
Well, I appreciate you. I hope
Okay.
you know that. Okay. You guys have a good night. Thank you.
Okay. Take care.
You too. Bye.